Hey everybody, Matty here. Welcome to the r/Indieheads podcast, late night edition. Late night edition. Of course, like I said earlier, I am Matty, aka Rican IG. On today's late night podcast, we have
Jeremiah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Jeremiah, Kill a Trap, that dude.
Ethan, Eon997.
So yeah, we did record episode 7, I think, today, but it's kind of short. It's kind of short, and it's only 2 people, so we decided to give this as like a little bit of a present to you guys for the the short podcast and the fact that it's only 2 people.
You're welcome.
Yep.
So yeah, on the hashtag late night, we did one of these before, but we never uploaded it because Nick decided to play fucking League of Legends while we were doing it, and it recorded the audio of him playing League of Legends. So that didn't get released, but we are planning on releasing this because I'm not doing anything on here. Like I'm not playing
play like Counter-Strike while we do this.
I think you should be fine. I think it only records my audio.
Actually, no, you're gonna hear me like do call-outs. So no, we can't do that.
Yeah, maybe. So yeah. So of course, hashtag late night podcast. We're gonna talk about whatever's on our mind. So the one thing we talked about that I was actually really excited about whenever I first heard it was that new Courtney Barnett song.
It's good.
Especially Your Best. I didn't know who she was prior to it, and I saw the link. I'm like, oh, let me check it out. I was like, holy shit, this is fucking awesome.
That was a pretty good track. I'm not big into punk. That was kind of punk, right? That was punk, right?
I said in episode 7, I said that it was like kind of, it's, the song by Suicidal Tendencies, Institutionalized?
No.
Yeah. It's like, all I wanted was a Pepsi. Just give me a Pepsi. It's like the vocals were kind of similar to that song, I'd say. Like sort of like very punk-inspired vocals.
Yeah, but it was harder. It was harder than like I usually like. But I guess I'm becoming more acclimated to stuff like that because I actually really enjoyed it. The music video was strange. I didn't watch it because the video was kind of
okay.
I mean, I'm not like afraid of clowns or anything. It was just kind of like weird. And it was like, this video is probably not going to make me like the song, so I didn't watch it.
She's a sad clown in a sad world.
Having a sad cum.
Aren't we all?
Having a sad cum, yeah. Speaking of sad cums, I don't think there's anything. There's no Death Grips news lately.
Well,
Death Grips is not in the news.
Girlfriend, that's a sad cum.
Oh yeah, this week or yesterday I broke up with my girlfriend.
Pasta.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. Fucking Nick was like, finally, in the goddamn general discussion thread. I didn't reply to him. I didn't talk to him on earlier about it, but I'm kind of. Why'd he go finally? Why were you? And you were agreeing with him, Jeremiah. Were you just?
I was only doing that to look like I was part of the team. Okay.
Were you just Were you just tired of me complaining about my girlfriend?
No, I thought it was really funny. He kept mentioning that you were like, you know what, we're breaking up this time, and I was like, all right. And it's like, no, we're not breaking up.
We're back to
all right, we're breaking up.
Well, yeah, but I'm pretty sure this time, we're it's the final time, okay?
If you guys just finally pissed each other off for the last time, then yeah, it's probably the last time.
Yeah, and hopefully she's not listening to this, but but if you are listening to this, girl who won't be named, we're still friends. We had a disagreements as a couple, but I still hope we can be friends. But actually, I have a conspiracy, okay? That recently she's been hanging out with my cousin, and my cousin and me and him, we carpool to school, and we're good friends, I'd say. And they because she got in a fight with her other friend that was her best friend at the time. She's now best friends with my cousin. And they've been, really hanging out a lot more lately.
I think it's been, I don't know, it's kind of sketchy, dude.
I'm not in a relationship with her anymore, so I don't really care, so...
It's
good for them, I think, good for him.
So how is the situation with, wait.
Oh, do we want to talk about that?
We should talk about this.
Let's talk about it. Okay, so there's 2 reasons why I'm breaking up with my girlfriend. One reason is that we're just not compatible, example is sense of humor. Ours don't overlap very well. Me, I like humor without boundaries. I like being able to joke about a little bit of everything. Of course, I know I certain jokes I won't say just because it's not because they're too offensive. It's just because it's just not very funny. Yeah, occasionally too offensive, but Anyway, so yeah, she's a. I don't want to call her a Tumblrina because someone was like, it's like, oh, that's kind of like a bad term, but
yeah, I saw that thread.
It's basically Tumblr. She's basically a Tumblr. Like, she holds like the opinions of like the average Tumblr user. It's like rape jokes aren't funny, and like like, let's say on Tumblr, so you're browsing Tumblr, okay? You see a post, you see a text post. It's like, oh hey, by the way, there's this thing, that actually is kind of similar to like a morning after pill, but it's for like STDs. And then you'll see, like, the next reply is, like, important! Boost! Exclamation points! And that shit annoys me.
That's just like any internet forum. The thing is, Tumblr is more catered to girls, whereas
with the other forums, there's a bit of irony to it, but with Tumblr, there's no irony, there's no satire. It's, like, unironically going, important! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point.
I feel like the disconnect there is, like, between the target audience. Because, again, Tumblr is, like, the 9gag and Reddit for girls, because it's more of, like, a personal thing where you, like...
I go on Tumblr. I mean, I enjoy going on Tumblr. It's just you have to filter out certain things.
I think it's more like a blog service, really. I mean...
it's just a blog website. It's a really nice modern.
It's a weird blog website where you, see other people. I don't know.
You can sometimes... There's some great Tumblrs, and I don't view Tumblr as a community. I just look at some... Tumblrs, like, it's more like just separate websites, in my opinion. There is a community which can be annoying. I mean, they're trying to do good, I guess, but they can do not good, I guess. But I feel like it's just too spread out. It's not really a community like you would say other forums are.
I go on Tumblr. It's fun. Like, you can find some really funny and cool stuff on there. Like
everything about America. Like, that you catch in Tumblr is always great. Where people are like, this in America, and then people are like, but freedom is, like, amazing. It's like, yeah, America! That's the best.
And I can reblog, like, really funny stuff I see on the internet. Like, let's see, one of my favorite videos recently that's come out in, like, the past, I think, I want to say month. Do you guys know who Mega64 is?
Yeah, love those guys.
Okay, they posted their Todd and Aaron Game Awards
that video was
my god.
So funny.
I love that fucking video. It's so good. Like, it is, and speaking of Tumblr, it actually does take a couple shots at Tumblr. And it's like, when they're talking about, like, it's like, hottest chick I want to bang. It's like, no, don't say that, man. Hottest girl hottest chick I want to have sex with. No, man, you can't say it. Hottest, girl. It's like, no, man, you can't label her like that. Girl, Taylor Swift. And then the other one, oh god, it's like, a bunch of journalists, they go out there and they don't come back. I guess they must like them there.
The whole ISIS bit was amazing.
and then you see,
worst place to live, Middle East. Oh.
And you see, like, in the ISIS joke, you see, like, Sean, or he's putting his hands over his mouth. He's like, oh, like, that's his genuine reaction to Rocco's joke. Oh my god, that video is great. I've been watching some Mega64 stuff lately. They did the recent videos, like, making fun of the AGDQ stuff, like the Awesome Games Done Fast, where it's like IRL.
Yeah, the Life Done Fast. It was hilarious.
But yeah, Mega64. Shout out to Mega64.
Much bigger than us.
Yes, much bigger than us. I don't listen to their. They have a podcast too. I don't listen to it.
It's okay.
I tried watching, like, the newest episode, but I have, like, no idea. Is it like a parody podcast, or is it like a legitimate podcast?
No, they just kind of talk about shit, whatever they.
Yeah, I have no idea, like, the format of their podcast. It's kind of confusing.
No format.
It's just like, oh, are we recording? Okay, let's go. Fuck you. It's kind of weird.
Every podcast.
Yeah. So. Oh yeah, we didn't. I don't think we talked about. What did we talk about? I didn't talk about the ex-girlfriend that's kind of returned to my life. I don't want to talk about it. That's a little too personal, actually. It's a little too into the details I don't want to discuss because I don't know if they're. Can't say anything if they're, like, finalized and whatnot. It's just speculation, really, for me at this point. Yeah, but let's see. What I wanted to fucking shout out on this podcast, because Nick wouldn't let me do it on episode 70. Got fucking pissed at me. Is that, let's see, do you guys know who Rooster Teeth is?
Yeah.
Okay, so right now, the guy, Monty who is, like, their lead animator on Red vs. Blue for a few seasons and is the creator of their show RWBY, beloved guy, hard worker, is in the hospital right now. He's in critical care. They don't know. I think he just, like, a sudden medical emergency, and there's, like, a GoFundMe going on for him right now to pay for his medical expenses and whatnot, and it got over like $150K in like 24 hours, which is just fucking insane.
What does he have?
They don't know. They're not revealing what he has. I think they're just, and I respect their privacy. They don't want to reveal.
Yeah, that's probably the smartest idea.
Yeah, I mean, just fucking the American healthcare system is just so bad. It's just garbage. Like seeing that people have to they have to spend ridiculous amounts of money just for like the tiniest of things. Like you have to pay like $1,000 just to get like a checkup on something. Like I've seen that happen.
Hopefully it'll get better. I mean,
hopefully it'll get better.
That's heading in that direction. I don't want to get into politics because that's not what we should be talking about on a music podcast. But hopefully it's heading in the right direction.
Yeah. I mean, like I think about I'm like, oh god, I don't really like America all that much, and then I'm like, I wish I could move somewhere else, and like the most logical place I can move and be able to transition very well is probably Canada. Like I wouldn't mind living in Canada, like Toronto.
Vancouver, yeah. Did you say Vancouver?
Vancouver, Toronto. I don't really give a shit.
Toronto's a very, very nice city. It is
I know Toronto mostly from Scott Pilgrim, honestly.
Shout out to Drake, by the way, Toronto native right there. So I'm like, Drake, got the tears, man. Makes me, Drake makes me emotional. He's good. Oh, it's like one thing we don't talk about on Indieheads podcast because it's called the Indieheads podcast, where we talk about indie music. Let's see, how much rap do you guys listen to?
Do we always talk about rap? We always talk about rap. But
let's talk about rap a little bit. Okay, who would you guys put in your top 5 rappers right now?
Kanye. Yeezy.
This is like the Eminem copy pasta where it's like top 5 rappers. It's like right. Slim Rabbit, Slim
Kanye,
Shady,
Nas, Jay-Z.
Wait, is this all time or is this just right now?
Right now?
Right now. I'm talking about right now.
Kanye, Chano. He's on the rise, I'm telling you.
Oh, Chance the Rapper? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not. He's
huge. Isaiah Rashad, dude.
Mm-hmm. We were talking about him on the podcast today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think Nick put him at the one of the albums he was listening to this week.
Okay, Isaiah. Scroll through my library real fast.
I'll do mine. MF Doom, love him. Probably Killer Mike, who I not just Run the Jewels, but throughout his career.
Killer Mike's good.
Raz Simone is my man. That's all I'm saying.
Raz Simone?
Raz Simone. Go on his album. It's the best.
Can I talk about Open Mike Eagle for about
podcasts? I don't give a shit, dude. This is fucking late night podcast. We do whatever the fuck we want on the late night podcast.
Open Mike Eagle is the most underrated rapper right now. He is.
I need to check out Dark Comedy. I hear it was really good.
Fucking amazing. I liked his earlier stuff too. And
I heard the song with Hannibal Buress.
That's great. That. I love Hannibal, and that was an amazing song. It was funny, and it was the rap is just so good, and just like his lines are hilarious. Oh my god, Dark Comedy was my second favorite album of last year. It was that good. It was. I'm seeing him in a couple weeks, which I'm very excited about, with Doomtree, who's decent, and I like their new album, which was pretty good. But Open Mic, Dark Comedy has been creeped. It's top 50 albums for me. It is incredible. The amount of technicality in his lyrics and flow is it's just insane. I've been obsessing about that album, and you guys got to listen to it. If it's nerdy, but not too nerdy.
I like nerdy. Nerdy is good. I'm a nerdy motherfucker.
But I feel like it's nerdcore. I can't stand nerdcore. It's just annoying, in my opinion. Like MC Chris or whatever his name is. That's the guy, I think. But this is, it's like he'll make a he does like he makes references to Dungeons and Dragons, but it doesn't feel forced.
Roar like a dungeon dragon.
Raw, like a dungeon dragon. Sorry, I'm starting to feel like a dungeon dragon.
Sorry.
That's actually not even. I like that Nicki Minaj. Okay, keep going.
That's Busta Rhymes, but it is comparable. Like his verse on Scenario is very comparable to Nicki's verse on Monster. But that's a whole nother topic. Please finish what you were talking about.
No, I thought you were singing. I thought you were singing the Nicki Minaj song. She must have sampled that then. I didn't realize that. She sampled that song in the song she did with Eminem. Okay, sorry, Ethan.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about, honestly.
Yo, if you don't know the low end theory, get on your game, okay?
It's by Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah, I know low end theory.
Okay.
Is that what you're referencing?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
Yo, Busta Rhymes' verse on Scenario.
Okay, my bad.
It's like...
My bad.
Okay.
I know. I haven't listened to that as much as I should have. I know the album, and I like the album. Let's put it that way. But Open Mike Eagle... I'm talking about fucking Open Mike Eagle, and I haven't listened to Low End Theory. Whatever. I could go on like that, but... there's so much... His lyrics are very... they're just human. Like, what he talks about just feels like... It just feels like you're talking to a guy who's... It doesn't feel like he's trying to brag. But he doesn't feel like he's trying to play himself down. It's like a conversation. It's conversational rap, but it's so poetic at the same time. He goes down so many middle lines, I feel like, and it feels like he achieves both sides. It's a great album, and his other stuff is great too. So don't just count that. Just Dark Comedy was his best, in my opinion. And he's putting out an EP this Tuesday.
Oh, nice. I didn't say my top 5. My top 5, okay, no particular order. Let's see, right now, okay, LP is up there. I think LP is, I personally, like, a controversial opinion, I think I said this on the podcast before, but I thought LP was better than Killer Mike on Brother Jules 2.
That is very controversial.
I enjoyed LP stuff a lot more. I
prefer ELP's versus 2.
Here we go. Let's see, LP is up there. Danny Brown's up there.
Yeah, Old was amazing.
Drake is in my top 5. Let's see. I'm trying to think.
Honestly, Joey Badass for me.
He's not top 5 material for me just yet.
Because of Before the Money for me. But yeah, continue.
Okay, then Kendrick, and this one's also another controversial pick, but I actually like A$AP Ferg a whole lot. I think Trap Lord is like a legitimately like great album. Like, I just think it's just banger after banger. I think every song really works on that album. I really enjoy that album, and it's kind of underrated, I'd say. Oh, by the way, my parents, I hear my parents, they're, like, coming inside. I think they just got back from a trip. I think they went to go visit my sister. Oh, no. Oh, no, they're going to hear me. Oh.
Alright, better mute your mic. Me and Ethan will entertain them.
Yeah, you guys keep doing the conversation. I'm going to go, you guys keep the conversation. I'll be back.
So...
That's right. We were talking about how... What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Say something.
What were you going to say?
There's something that's been, like, bothering me, and I was going to bring up in this podcast, and I can't remember what it was.
I have something that's bothering me.
Alright, let me hear it.
I have trouble paying attention to full albums, so I can barely listen to a full album without, like... I can only listen to a couple albums a week almost, just because my attention span's so short. And that really bothers me, because I would love to just listen to more straight albums, but I feel like I have to listen to shuffle just to keep myself, like, entertained. I mean, I can listen to albums, but just listening to new albums really just takes the attention out of me. I can't just sit down.
Alright, here's what I do. You don't always have to listen to an album, like, song 1 to song 11 all in a row. You can don't be afraid to like pause after song 3 and then do something else, or then listen to song 4 and the rest of them later. Like, you can do that. That's what I do at school. I'm like in math, like, oh look, you can do homework, and I'm like, all right, I'll listen to music instead of doing homework. So I'm listening to music and for like 4 songs. You know, it's how I listen to Panorama Beats the Grim Reaper. I like listen to the first 5 songs, then I went to do something. Yo, hey.
Do you guys hear my parents arguing?
No.
Okay, good, because my mom is yelling at my dad right now because he brought 4 shirts, even though they're only gonna be gone for a day. He's like, why did you bring 4 shirts? You're only there just one day, barely just a day.
Do you know the song Isa Boston by the Dismemberment Plan?
I do not. I don't listen to Dismemberment Plan.
Oh, well, they're my favorite band, and that he imitates his mom. Travis Morrison imitates his mom on that one song, and you did that. That sounds like the exact same voice. Look up the song when you're done, because he does this whole he does this fake phone call with his mom, and it's hilarious and heartwarming and depressing. It's great. Dismemberment Plan are amazing. I could talk about them forever, but I'm not going to because why do it.
Yeah, I mean, I love my mom. She's great, but like at the same time, she nags all the time at me and my dad. Every day, it's just like, do this, you didn't do this. I told you to do this, you didn't do it. I'm like, I didn't remember, Mom. I'm sorry. She's like, hey, you should have remembered. I remember telling you. Yep. But yeah, I think I didn't really explain my top 5 all that much. Again, A$AP Ferg, Chopboard is a great album. I haven't gotten a chance to listen to Ferg Forever yet, but I didn't really want to. I don't know. Danny Brown, I think Danny Brown's really underrated. Like I think
he's appropriately rated.
I think he's popular, but like I think he should be like considered like in people's in their the best rappers right now. He should be higher up because I don't think people appreciate him enough.
Yeah, I agree. I'd say
he's underappreciated, not underrated.
Yeah, because I feel he got. I mean, what did he get on for Old and XXX on Pitchfork? And I mean, he got great reviews. Mm-hmm. And I mean, he's getting bigger and bigger. I feel like he's playing bigger and bigger venues, which is cool. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's getting popular.
He's great.
I think he's gonna break with the next album.
Yeah, I'm excited because he said I think he said he went on 106 in Park. For some reason, and he was talking about I think the interviewer was asking so we've been listening to he's like I've been listening to Bjork and whatnot. I've been listening to Bjork, and I'm like, yeah, shout out to Danny Brown, by the way, another Bjork fan. We need those, and we need those in the mainstream because I think Bjork is incredible. I think a lot of rappers could take some serious influence from her.
I mean, she's sold a lot of records. It's not like she's super indie.
No, I know she's not underrated, but in the past couple of years, she's sort of faded. She's kind of faded a little bit back than where she in the '90s. She was really popular. I think she was mostly popular because she had those crazy music videos
and costumes. Yeah,
crazy music costumes and all the weird hair and whatnot. She was Lady Gaga before Lady Gaga was a thing.
That's Madonna.
That's true. That is Madonna. I would say who's the weird who's the weirdo girl in the mainstream right now? Would it be Miley?
No, she's gone.
I mean, she just doesn't have any singles out right now. She's probably on tour, so I imagine,
Do we need one?
I actually saw a tabloid today while I was at the grocery store, and she was looking good. She has a very nice haircut. So I think she's on the.
Miley's. I mean, I would say Miley's decent. I think she's good looking. I'd say. I think some people were just it's ew, gross. She was just twerking and whatnot. It's dude, that's just she's fooling all of you guys. This is the good girl gone bad. We've seen this done countless times. Britney did it, Christina did it, all these girl pop stars did it. Why are you surprised? I think Miley did it a little different this time, but it's been done before, so don't act surprised when it happens again and again and again. But I think Miley kind of just took the good girl gone bad and just turned it up to 11. She's so what can I get away with? She really kind of pushed the limits of that.
But it's kind of this false mainstream bad girl.
Yeah, it's definitely there's weirder girls out there. Just with Miley, it's she's definitely trying really hard to be weird. Where someone let's say Bjork, who is weird but seems natural. It just seems that's Bjork. With Miley, it's she's obviously just trying to get publicity for something.
I mean, it's the 20 publicity behind her trying to get publicity. I don't even think she's the.
Yeah, I definitely would say. I would say her PR team is incredible.
Yes, definitely. In a terrible, bad way.
Shout out to Miley Cyrus's PR team if you're listening to this.
Shout out. Okay, can I talk about...
You go, yeah, you talk about whatever, dude.
I saw the movie Frank last week. Have you guys seen it?
I have not. I think my friend's been telling me. No, I think Frank, it's the one with Michael Fassbender.
Yeah.
My friend's been telling me to see that movie because he really likes it.
You've got to see it. Because it is basically outsider music, the movie, I would say. If Daniel Johnson doc hadn't been made. But I haven't seen it. I love Daniel Johnson, though. It's a fascinating look into, just weird music and how it's made and the kind of mainstream versus non-mainstream, ambition versus non-ambition, popularity versus non-popular. It's very good. I enjoyed it. And the music's really, really good. I thought it's really, really well done music-wise. And it's, it's not poppy, but it's mainstream enough.
Is it indie music?
Huh. That's a crazy idea, but I think it fits.
Oh God, I mean, we could talk about indie music. But a podcast talking about indie music, that just can't be done. We won't have the viewers because it's indie, it's independent, man. It's not in the mainstream. Like, oh God,
but
who would start such a podcast?
Guys, we should make a prog rock band.
A prog rock band? What's the name?
I don't know. Something about whales.
It's like, okay, what instrument am I playing?
Fucking the whales.
I'll be the guitarist and singer and songwriter, and you guys.
Can I play the Jingle Bells?
I'm playing.
So I'm just gonna play you guys a little concept that I have. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I got the Jingle Bells.
I hate AJ. He's such a dick. AJ is such a dick. He doesn't like trouble find me. What a dick.
He's so wrong.
But he's better than Nick. Because Nick doesn't like the National or Arcade Fire. Fuck both of them. I don't need them.
He doesn't need them.
He doesn't, you know.
We don't need them.
We don't need them.
Podcast Blue. That was good. I think
that was amazing.
Oh, like.
Glad we're recording this, because I don't know if I'll be able to do that again.
Please distribute that on every service.
Just like post that to SoundCloud and then.
Oh my God.
Just like.
iTunes, Spotify.
We don't. Okay. If we got if this is the first Indieheads podcast you're listening to, this is not like anything else for you. AJ and Nick are two of our regulars on the podcast, and oh my God, Jeremiah, you did the greatest thing last week on the podcast by switching the schedule thing. I'm still laughing about that. It's incredible.
The funniest shit.
So when did you do that in the schedule?
It was like, I don't know. It was like 15 minutes before we started. I was just going one last time, and I was like, yeah, why not just change it to the gay hobo? And it was just like, I was really thinking about it when I did it. I was like, oh, that's funny.
Oh my God, that was funny. I remember it's like,
hi, I'm AJ or the gay hobo, and it's like
no, he's like okay, Matty, hey, I'm Matty, recon AJ. It's like Jeremiah, Killer Trap, AJ, the gay. Whoa. So who changed that? And he's like, we gotta redo this, man. We gotta redo this.
The best part was the gay hobo actually came up in the podcast on Reddit. Like,
yeah,
username the gay hobo, and I think he's active in the community. Amazing.
Pretty sure.
I think he's active in the community. He's also known as Recon EG. I knew I had to make I had to. Sorry to give the secret away, but I like as soon as we did, I'm like, okay, I have to make this account whenever I post a podcast in the morning or when I'm at school. And he's like, and then I don't know if you got everything I put. Like I did like the glitch text. I had a couple of things. I had let's see, I had some JonTron references thrown in there, and a Game Grumps reference, like, are John and Aaron still friends? Which I don't think do you guys watch Game Grumps or JonTron?
Nope.
I would say, I mean, they were some of my favorite Let's Players when it was just JonTron and Ego Raptor. But, like, there's been, like, I think I've talked about Conspiracy Grumps before with you guys, but, like, so back in, like, June of 2013, JonTron was, I think, actually, no, maybe May. So, JonTron and Ego Raptor, they started a YouTube channel called Game Grumps. It's a Let's Play channel. It's kind of like one of those Let's Plays channel, but, like, let's not call it a Let's Play. It's just like two friends, like, just kind of hanging out, playing video games. It was very funny. I had a lot of fun watching it. Whenever, and then John left kind of mysteriously. Like, he just sort of said, like, I'm gonna go work on more JonTron, which is like his own YouTube. And people at first were like, okay, that's like, okay, I'm sad he's leaving, but like, okay, yeah, fine. And then people found out he moved to New York, and it's like, oh, I don't think he's actually gonna be back anytime soon. He got replaced by someone else. And then, like, when the second guy came in, like the replacement, it was like, oh wow, he's actually like a really good replacement. Like, this guy's actually really funny. And then, like, over the course of like a year of him being on the channel, it got like a lot less funny. It's like, oh, this is just kind of getting stale and boring now. And then, all this, and then, all this drama started popping up because and, there's a subreddit, dedicated to conspiracies about, why John left Game Grumps, called Conspiracy Grumps. Shout out to Conspiracy Grumps, by the way. They are awesome. Because, they've legitimate, at first it was, just, started as, a joke subreddit, but, they were actually legitimately finding theories and, getting them confirmed by, John himself.
Dude, you're such a nerd.
I am such a nerd.
Did you have any darks?
No.
Matty gone? He's gone.
That was shout out to my mom, by the way. That was my mom just came in. Oh god, it's embarrassing. We can't release this.
I'm tagging this podcast as mom now.
Siri, I'm in it.
Oh. Hi, Siri. Nope, okay.
There it is.
Okay, so Jeremiah, I think. Okay, Jeremiah. I was gonna say.
What?
Okay, me and Ethan, we've been talking in secret, and we're staging an intervention for you.
No.
You've been buying too much vinyl lately, Jeremiah. Okay, it's a problem.
It's a lot of money.
It's so much money. You get all this money, and as soon as you get it, you just waste it on all this vinyl, man. We think you have a problem.
Tomorrow.
Even if you don't have the proper tools to play the vinyl, you still get it anyways. I don't get it, Jeremiah. What's wrong with you?
Wait. What kind of record player? What record player do you have?
Yeah, what record do you have?
The 80s, dude.
You said it's used. Okay. It's not like a Presley or anything.
It's like you could spend the money on, Jeremiah. You could help the podcast. You can get us on iTunes, man.
But I have spent the day.
Oh yeah, Ethan. Thank you. Okay, thank you, based Ethan. By the way, this dude again. So we were doing some regrouping, we were just kind of getting people off the podcast, and he's like, dude, I don't want to be kicked off the podcast. I'm sorry, man. I haven't been showing up. It's like, please give me another chance. And he comes in and he's been killing it.
Forgot that.
No, we actually hate you.
We had a bit of an argument, four lines of dialogue, where.
You're like, add me back. It's like, oh, dude, I'm so sorry. It's like, can you add me back? I'm like, okay, I don't care.
And I thought you were being really passive aggressive, because you.
Do you remember when he wasn't added to the conversation? Because I thought he was in that conversation we were in, and so he was talking to me, and I was like, yeah, Ethan, we were having a normal conversation. He's like, yeah, so can you add me to the call? And I was like, are you not in this conversation right now?
Oh yeah, because his profile picture didn't show up.
And then it turned out that he wasn't even in the one we were in, and it was good.
But yeah, Ethan's been killing it lately. He did really great in last week's podcast. He's doing good right now, and he's trying to help us get on the iTunes. And I'm like, thank you, Jeremiah. You found all the answers that we couldn't get.
We have a feed. We are not on iTunes, but you can subscribe to us.
And hopefully we'll get it on iTunes. Hopefully we'll finally get the podcast on iTunes.
I'm going to submit it tomorrow.
Hold on, let me look it up. Indieheads podcast.
No, I'll send you the link.
It's not on iTunes yet.
It's not on iTunes.
Hopefully by the time this comes out, it'll be on iTunes.
What if there's already
we have a feed burner. We have a feed burner that works now.
Nice.
What is this? There's one up there.
What?
I think it's
Moody's podcast.
What?
What?
Hold on, I want to look this up.
What? This is the first one.
Okay, so we are... Okay,
someone
what the heck?
reposting our podcast without permission?
Indieheads.
Podcast, though, because I was really bad on this one.
Nicholas Moody's podcast. What?
What? This isn't...
Is this ours?
Yeah,
no.
This was the first
one. It is!
This was the first one.
We didn't say we could do this. No one... What?
Apparently Nick found out. I'm going to give it a 1 star, because I don't like it.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Why didn't Nick tell us?
Because we're gonna. Why is it Nick's Moody's podcast though?
Is that the Nick on the podcast?
Nick, guys, we have his.
Oh no! We have a situation. Oh no! Oh, well, I can bleep. I'll bleep it out in post.
Okay.
I'll bleep it out. I'm not even sure if I can do that.
Wait, but he has it online. Anyone can see it.
It's online, so anyone can see it. So okay, we're not bleeping it out.
He says he's the only author. It's just
what an idiot.
What?
Okay.
Wow.
That's to take full responsibility for its badness.
But we're gonna do official post.
Well, again, whenever I post this on the subreddit, I'll probably link to the iTunes where you can download it.
Yeah, and you can download it now on iTunes, but it is not on iTunes. You can get it on iTunes, though.
As in, we can probably post it down, like, and then you could, put it on iTunes.
Yes, you can.
But then we'll have to give you the image link because it probably won't come up with the...
Nope, it does. You can subscribe on FeedBurner using iTunes, but we don't have it on the iTunes search thing yet. It's a bit complicated.
Yeah, hopefully we'll figure it out by the time this comes out.
Yep, hopefully.
Who's a fucked up dude?
You go first.
I've uploaded.
Oh, sorry.
I've uploaded the past 2, which is the one that was already uploaded to YouTube, which was last week. The first one I was on.
And was it episode 7, the one I gave you today?
Yeah. Shit! I have been calling them just the dates.
Wait, episode 6 was pretty good.
Should I be calling them?
I enjoyed that one. But episode 7
was episode 6 the one where I went on a tangent about Meghan Trainor?
Yeah, you did. No, that was the one. That was the gay hobo.
No, was it? No, that was Coyotes. I went on Coyotes on that one.
Yeah, Coyotes was episode 6. That's the same one.
Wait,
okay.
Episode 6 was last week.
Episode 6 was last week?
Yeah.
Oh, it was episode 5 then, was my Meghan Trainor one.
Maybe. And then, AJ went on a rant about Christian Rock on the last week's episode.
I went on that rant about Christian Rock.
Was that you or was that AJ? I thought it was AJ.
It was me. Because Christian Rock offends me on a personal level.
One quick question. This is nothing to do with and will not be entertaining to any listener. But should we be calling the podcast? I've been calling the podcast the dates. Do you want them to be 6 and 7?
Yeah, keep it episodes. Don't do dates.
You have to give them a funny subtitle, though.
Okay.
Like, it has to be something about the gang, though. So the gang, so for number 5...
it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's like, let's see, episode 6.
What is episode 6?
Episode 6, the gang gets,
Bald by Coyotes.
No, it's gotta be something to do with coyotes.
The gang
the gang starts a coyote podcast.
What did we talk about last week? We talked about Volnicura, right?
We talked about Volnicura, we talked about coyotes, and I think someone made the joke, it's like, I think I made the joke, it's like, okay, this is a 40, it's like someone was like, yeah, I saw a podcast where it was like a 40-minute podcast about coyotes.
Okay,
and
can I explain that comment?
It's called the r/Indieheads podcast.
Can I explain my...
Yeah, you can go for it.
There's, one of my favorite podcast is Harmontown, which is the Creative Communities podcast.
Mm-hmm.
What?
He's whack in a good way.
He's amazing. I have an obsession. Long story. But there's their dungeon master on the podcast, Spencer, they talked about defense against coyotes, how he would beat up 10 different coyotes. So I just want to explain what the hell I was talking about. So that's my explanation. They were talking about coyotes for about 40 minutes on Harmontown.
I did not discuss this. I got called out yesterday. I got called out. Someone posted on r/Indieheads. Well, yesterday. Saturday. So it's
what happened?
Today is Saturday. This post got posted on Friday for any confusion. People watching or listening to this on Monday. So someone posted something. Can we stop the death grip circle?
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this shit is about me, isn't it? I saw that. And I saw this. I'm like, this is about me. I know this is about me.
Did you see the? Okay. I thought this was really funny. Did you see the essential thread for Person Pitch?
I think I did. Yeah, the dude called you out.
All right,
I said, what he posted it?
The essentials threads for, I think it was Wilco and microphones.
I don't think I read them.
Both of those. At the bottom of both of those, I put links to the picture of Kanye with Ray-Bans, and I said, all hail Lord Jesus. It is right to give him thanks and praise. This was there for 2. There for 2 of them.
And now some guy's like, wait a second.
Like, did you stop doing this? And I was like, why are you so mad?
Okay.
I also got called out this week. I did the mix CD for my younger brother post, because I have a younger brother who listens to shitty pop music. I was like, what should I show him to get him?
Let me convert you to a true patrician, brother.
Yeah, so he can be an asshole like I am. So I did that. And so this guy posted a list of bands I mostly don't like. And I'm like, I honestly don't like most of those bands, but this one was a good idea, thanks. And then he comments, this guy's a really prominent guy, so he's probably listening to this. And then he says, it's for your brother, not you. And I'm like, I'm trying to show him music I like. Why would I show him music I don't like? I guess to expose him to more, but he can find that after I show him this and try to expand. I don't know. Maybe he was right, but
Make CD
for
your brother.
Okay, so
I only got one downvote. So
I hope you gave it LCD sound system.
Yeah, I liked yours. I didn't comment on it, but it was
What did I say? Did I say anything?
Yeah, you did.
All right, guys, I gotta talk about something. Okay, this is really it's been stuck in me for a while. Okay, so the fact that so many books still name the Beatles as the greatest or most significant or most influential rock band ever only tells you how far rock music still is from becoming serious art. Jazz critics have long recognized that the greatest jazz musicians of all time are Duke Ellington and John Coltrane, who were not the most famous or richest or best sellers of their times, let alone of all times. Rock critics are still blinded by commercial success. The Beatles sold more than anyone else. Not true, by the way. Therefore, they must have been the greatest. Jazz critics grew up listening to a lot of jazz music of the past. Classical critics grew up listening to a lot of classical music of the past. Rock critics are often totally ignorant of the rock music of the past. They barely know the best sellers. No wonder that they'll think the Beatles did anything worthy of being saved.
What?
Shoutouts to Scruffy.
Oh,
do you guys know?
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, do you know who Scruffy is, Ethan?
No, I do not.
Okay, he's like an Italian music critic. He was sort of a and that. And
I remember this. I remember this. I know exactly what you're talking about.
So he posted I think like an essay on the Beatles, and that's like it's become like kind of a popular copy pasta.
Exactly what you're talking about.
Where the thing I just said was like his copy.
That on the wrong generation. I was dead.
No, someone posted on Tumblr today. It was like the Pitchfork interview with MC Wright and Zach Hill, where like MC Wright actually speaks.
Yeah.
Like someone posted it with MC Wright screen caps. Hold on, I'll link it here in the chat real quick. Okay, you guys can read through it. It's really funny. But yeah, so yes, Scruffy, he gives like really weird scores to stuff. Like he just gives like really low scores to just stuff, and then he's obsessed with Captain Beefheart, Shrike Mask Replica.
Wait. Did MC Wright actually say this?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought this was the copy pasta, right?
Yeah, it's a copy pasta layered over like screen caps of him from the interview.
Wait, Duke Ellington and John Coltrane were the what?
No, Miles Davis is. I think most people would consider to be like the most popular.
Duke Ellington and John Coltrane. Those are household names. It's not. This guy has no idea what he's talking about. Anyway, everyone knows Mingus is the best, so they can suck. There's actually a question about Mingus in Quiz Bowl, which I got. Thank you very much. We won, by the way.
Nice.
All right, sorry. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you said Trivia Bowl or
Quiz Bowl?
Whatever.
Yeah, AKA the swaggest sport in varsity swag.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, changing the subject. What were we talking about? Oh, right. Yo, yeah, it was Moon Safari. I checked out the...
Yeah, he's a pretty prominent...
Fucking Moon Safari.
What?
Moon Safari, no shoutouts to you because you suck. Just kidding. Just kidding, I really have no opinion on you.
Because I think he mentioned that, like, if we made them shorter, more people would listen, because he said he doesn't think...
he'll love the new episode, because it's only 45 minutes long. What if he
actually is listening to this, though? What if we just I'm sorry, Moon Safari. I don't really hate you. The only reason I have a grudge against you is because you say that you don't like AM, and I loved AM. So, you can suckle, because you don't like AM.
I was gonna say,
he's also from Belgium. Did you know that?
He is.
Oh, good.
Okay, hold on. I have a little tangent to go on.
Okay.
So I work
a little tangent. Go on your tangent.
At a little local grocery store, like a little local, as in small ass green grocer where we sell local products, like locally made.
Is that where you get all your vinyl?
Shit. Sadly, no.
It's a Whole Foods. That's where he gets his vinyl.
No, it's an Urban Outfitters.
That sells kale too.
I actually go to the Guitar Center to get my vinyl.
Okay, keep going about yourself.
So we sell all that shit. So I've been working there for 2.5 months. I'm quickly rising in the ranks, right? Anyways, that's more of bragging. Anyways, there are a bunch of European people who apparently live it's just not a lot, but there's like some. So European people come in sometimes. The thing with Americans is that Americans are really chill. Like, Americans are just cool people. Like, they come in, you'd be like, yo, what's up, fellow American? They're like, yeah, patriotism, yeah! But then the Europeans come in, they're like, hello, give me one bag for each item. And it's like, no, fuck you, you can't do that. This is America. It's like, they're always like uppity. And like, why can't you be
Why can't you be chill, man? You gotta be chill, man.
I actually had, like, somewhere I was gonna go with that at the beginning, and then I just kinda, like, forgot.
Jeremiah, in breaking news, Jeremiah is a horrible racist. We're gonna kick him off the podcast after this. Just kidding, we love Jeremiah.
Oh, Jesus.
He is the glue. We were talking about, like, how we had to cut out stuff from, like, the actual podcast because, like, you weren't there, and it's like, oh, well, Jeremiah isn't here, so we can't really talk about this because he'd go on a tangent about, because we had the Father John Misty, the streaming service. You want to talk about that, Jeremiah?
Sure. Alright, Josh Tillman is, like, my idol. I've decided to get a poster of Josh Tillman, of Father John Misty, and put it up in my room.
Is it the one where he's given the from the article where he's like giving like
the picture with his hands like that.
That is like the prophet.
He is everything I want to be with myself. Like, he is on top of the world. Like, he made the greatest streaming service I've ever heard in my life. I was hypnotized.
Okay, so what was the joke with the stream? I tried listening to it, and I didn't really get it. Was it like the vocals were messed up or something like that?
Right. Yeah, did you ever play Animal Crossing?
Animal Crossing? No, I did not.
Oh, you never played Animal Crossing?
I think I played it once.
Alright, we're gonna play you a song from Animal Crossing.
We are?
Listen to this.
Okay.
Actually, here, wait, hold on. Let me just get it off my phone. That'll be easier.
This break in the podcast was brought to you by Animal Crossing. It's a game where, like, you're an animal and you cross
Siri,
stuff.
Play KK Reggae on YouTube.
For KK Reggae on YouTube.
God fucking damn it.
Did you mess it up?
I hate Siri.
Sorry. I'm trying to publish a podcast simultaneous. The previous podcast while doing this one.
Oh god, it's
podcast.
It's podcastception.
Alright, where did I get this? KK Slider.
Oh god, what was I gonna... I want to go on and write about something.
Oh, can I plug something?
Yeah, plug something, dude. I don't give a shit.
I have a noise EP out.
That's fantastic.
It's under the name Eon. I will send you guys the link, but I cannot do that. What? But you can find me on Bandcamp, e-o-n.bandcamp.com. And I'm on Spotify, iTunes, and it's not really indie. It's very noise. It's weird.
Ethan, I'm sorry, man. I know you probably worked hard on your noise music project, but I absolutely hate noise music. I hate it. I
don't like that much noise music. I like Wolf Eyes. I like Black Dice. I like Lightning Bolt. But beyond that, I'm not that into noise, honestly. I just thought it was fun. That is not mine. I
know I think that's the Animal Crossing song Jeremiah was looking up.
I know. I just want to.
So all the vocals are like messed up.
So picture that, and then like I already had that image in mind because someone posted it in the comments. So I went into it, and I was like, this seems fairly normal, and it was like me. And I was like, yes.
And I made a flare for the Prophet too that I sent you.
I know, I saw that.
Because I was in class, and I'm like, oh, I have Photoshop on my computer, so why not? I tried getting the one where it's like his hands. I tried getting everything, but I'm like, oh god, it wasn't turning out so well. So
we already have a Father John Misty player. Alright, my other favorite part about this is the website. How they like used all the stock photos of just like white people being happy at the beach while listening to music.
God.
Everything about this was just pure gold. It was just like, oh my god.
As someone who has no idea what you're talking about, can you explain?
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna send you this link. Okay. So essentially, Josh Tillman, aka Father John Misty, was like, you know what we need to do? We need to make a new streaming service because Spotify's a bitch and everyone hates Spotify, right? So he's like, the key is to make it free for the artists and free for the consumers too. So in order to make it free for the artists, he decided to make the SAP format, which strips down the music to its bare bones. That way consumers can see if they like the music and they can buy it later. It's very revolutionary. I think it's going to be a big hit in the mainstream. And you can stream, the first album to be able to be streamed is I Love You, Honey Bear, which is his new album that's coming out soon. And I recommend listening to it. It's a listen.
We talked about it in the beginning. Yeah, we talked about this in the beginning. I think we talked about Courtney Barnett at the beginning. We didn't really get too much into her. Lamau, by the way. Didn't get too into her. Okay, I feel bad. I'm sorry. That's just misogynist and sexist, and I apologize.
What'd you say? What?
I think I think I briefly mentioned Courtney Barnett at the beginning of the podcast. Or did I?
We don't talk about girls on this podcast. This is no girls allowed.
Shut up.
We have a sign.
Oh, that's just sexist, dude. I'm going to kick you off the podcast again.
Dude, you know what?
Racism, sexist,
alright, hold on.
Jeremiah
just saying this, but I'm actually really sad about this. It makes me really upset. You know how you were talking about how your girlfriend got, like, unnecessarily mad at you for something? Okay.
Okay, yeah, you go first.
I'm ready for this.
Okay, I don't know if I might have told you this already, but
I don't think you have.
My dog died, like, in April, right?
I think, yeah, you did tell me about this, actually, now.
And so I haven't had a dog in a while, and it's, like, very sad, you know? And I was talking to my now... I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe, but, like, we've known each other forever.
On and off.
On and off. And I was like, yeah, you know? So I think my brother and I were going to get a pit bull, because, like, he worked with a pit bull. And the pit bulls are, like, awesome. They're so beautiful, and they're, like, sinewy and athletic and muscular. And it's like, hello? Who wouldn't want a pit bull? I was like, yeah, you know, I think we're going to have fun with it. We're going to, like, wrestle with it and stuff. And she got so offended. It was actually, like, bordering on social justice warrior, but, like real, like, bad Tumblr social justice warrior. Not like defending black people and / our picks social justice warriors, which are not, those are good people. Mm-hmm. But it was just like, she got so, like, offended. She was riding me so fucking hard. And I was like, so I should preface, alright, I don't know. So I'm, like, done with her. She was just giving me so much shit and making me feel so shitty about myself for wanting to have fun with a dog. And I was just like, really? Is that what? Anyways, so we haven't talked in, like, 2 weeks. Because I was just like, I'm done with you. I was just like, I don't know. But at the same time, I think she's also mad at me for some reason. And I feel like it's so dumb. But I don't know.
If I ever got a new dog, I want to get a pug. I actually kind of want to get a pug.
I'm worried I'm relapsing. I'm kind of missing her now. I was like, for the first, like, week and a half, I was just like, no, I hate her. So I was cursing her name every time I would think of her and be like, no, we hate her. Bad. But now I'm like, oh, I miss her. No. Why do I miss her? She's a dick. Yeah.
Okay. I think I was saying, if I were to get a new dog, my dog, he's getting pretty old. I think, you know, I've had him since, he's been, like, I think he's, like, 15.
Wow.
He's really old. Shit. But he's still pretty energetic for someone that's, like,
old
as he is.
That's homeboy number one right there. Mm-hmm. Enjoy him.
My dog, again, I love my dog, but I was going to say that, like, if I ever were to get a new dog, I would probably get a pug. Pugs, they're small, they're cute, and they don't care. They have, I remember, one of my favorite, reviewers on the internet, Tom in the Shadows, he was talking about how, like, pugs, they have, like, no, it wasn't him, it was a nostalgia chick, aka Lindsay Ellis. She was talking about, like, how pugs have, like, no dignity whatsoever. Like, you can put them in costumes, and it's just, like, they don't care. Because they're pugs, and that's just how they are. They have a forever frowning face, and they're adorable. I want a pug. Here's a picture. Here's a picture of if you're watching this on YouTube, here's a picture of an adorable pug. I'm gonna post in our Skype chat that they can look at, and then maybe I'll put it in editing if I remember. If not, it's like
I've seen that picture. That's a cute pug.
If you Google pug on Google, it's the fourth picture. It's like pink. Pugs are great. So anyways, what was I going to talk? Oh yeah, okay, so I talked about in the Saturday General Discussion thread, like the straw that broke the camel's back for me was, I'd probably say, so earlier in the day, it was after school, and it was, like, after school was awkward. Like, it was really awkward because it seemed like everyone was, hated me for some reason. Like, my cousin / friend who I carpool with seemed to be, like, unnecessarily mad at me for some reason. So like, my girlfriend, she was complaining to a friend that's like, it's like, yeah, my legs are kind of itchy, and I made like a quick-witted comment, like an offhand jokes comment, which was kind of quick, like quick and witty. It's like, yeah, maybe you should shave them. And she got kind of fake mad at me, but I knew she was actually kind of
I feel like at a certain point though, it's like girls I don't think that's okay. Like I feel like it's the same thing with like saying they wear too much makeup. It's like even if it's true, it's like I don't know. It's for their identity. I don't know.
Okay, anyway, so it was just kind of a joke. Personal preference, and I told her, and we got in an argument about it later in the day. Like, we were texting, I'm like, okay, like, I would prefer your legs were shaved, but, like, I don't really care either way, just personal preference, nothing wrong with personal preference, right? And then she's like, it's like, I don't have to change myself for you. Which is just, like, the stupidest bullshit argument ever. It's like, okay, here you go. Am I asking you to change your personality? No. I'm simply asking you to make I wasn't even asking her. I was just sort of just saying that, like, I would prefer it, but I don't really care either way. Well, it's like, I just say, hey, I prefer shaved legs. Personal preference. I mean, I would rather you have your legs shaved, but, like, if you're not going to do that, whatever, I don't care. And then she's like, I don't have to change for you, which is ironic because, like, I have to, like, change myself for her. Like, I had to change myself for her because she got, like offended really easily over stuff. Like, just, like, really dumb stuff, too. Like, if I would say something that, like, was, like, slightly controversial, or I said in, like, a certain tone, she would just be like, oh! And, you know, at first it was like, oh, that was kind of cute, and then it just got kind of annoying after a while. It's like, okay, this is, why are you getting offended so much over this stuff? Like, I was telling her about, like, the same day, like, I was telling her about, like, my friend, like, who is, okay, so, at my school, for some context, at my school, I do, like, PSAs and stuff. Like, I make, like, videos and whatnot for my broadcasting class, and I have fun making them. They're really bad and dumb. I think you can find them on my YouTube channel somewhere.
That's so admirable.
Mm-hmm. And I was telling her how my friend was an idiot because he's kind of a creep and he's a really bad flirt. And I was telling her about, like, the stupidest thing I've ever heard him say, like, to a girl, like him trying to, like, catcall and flirt with a girl. So it's like we're about to get out of class, and, like, he sees a girl walking down the hallway, and he's like, hey, I like your boobs. And I was just like...
What a player.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, did he actually just say that?
They're going to be married in 2 years, I bet you.
Is he actually that stupid? And, like, I called him out for it. Like, I called him out for it on Friday, I think. I'm like, dude, you, like, said this, or Thursday. I'm like, dude, you said this. And he's like, no, I didn't say that. And he's like, I'm like, yeah, you did. Like, they like, I asked, you know, the people who were, like, witnesses were like, yeah, you said that, dude. And he was like, well, was the girl cute? And I'm like, oh my fucking God. And I was telling my girlfriend about it, like, I call him a fucking idiot. And she was like, oh, it's like, you call him a fucking idiot? Like, how could you call your friend a fucking idiot? And I'm like, you know he's a creep. You know he's a bad flirt. You hate catcalling. So why are you getting offended over that? Like, shouldn't he be mad? Shouldn't he be glad I'm calling him a fucking idiot? Because he is. Oh, God. But yeah, and then, you know, we got to fight about that. And yeah, I like humor without boundaries. And she doesn't, and that just sort of, like, there's just, like, a disconnect there that, like, just sort of, like, ate at our relationship until, like, sort of, you know, till it, you know, it swallowed it whole. And that's about it. And that's how I broke it with my girlfriend.
That's how the sitcom ends.
That's how the sitcom ends.
Yep.
It's like a Seinfeld episode. Like, we broke up over shaved legs. That's what it boils down to.
Oh, Jerry. Okay. That was a terrible Seinfeld impression. I apologize, and I will never do it again.
Jerry! It's like, so what's the deal with... No, I can't do a Jerry Seinfeld either. I can't do a Seinfeld. Jeremiah, can you do a Seinfeld impression?
No soup for you, for I am master of my domain. Wait, hold on, wait.
That's a character from Seinfeld.
Wait, are we trying to do Seinfeld, or...
Yeah, Seinfeld.
What's his face? You don't do that. You don't do it. I don't know.
The fact that so many books still name the Beatles as the greatest or most significant or most influential ever.
In Seinfeld. Dude, Seinfeld. Bad Seinfeld impersonation.
Okay. The fact that so many books still name the Beatles as the greatest or most significant or most influential rock band ever tells you how far rock music still is from becoming a serious art. What's the deal with the Beatles, man? Jazz critics. Okay, I'm done. Okay, I'm done. That's it. That's it, folks. I'm done. Oh God. Let's see. What do I want to talk about? Game Grumps, I guess. There's a moment in the show they're playing. Do you guys remember the Nickelodeon show Guts?
Nope.
It was like American Gladiators for kids.
Oh.
I used to watch it as a kid. It was a lot of fun. It was like during like the late 80s, early 90s, or mid 90s probably. And like, there's a certain part of the game where like.
Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
Okay, there's a certain part of the game. It's like a game where you have to like go like jump up all you have to go down like you start off at like the top of a platform. You have to jump down. You have like a bungee cord connector. You have to jump down like throw like a tennis ball like a little cross thing into like a net. And he's trying to like one guy, he knows how to get up on the platform, like he figured it out, and he's like the other guy's like, it's like, how do I get back up on the platform? And he's like, I can't tell you, we're competing. It's like then it's like, why don't you tell me, then we'd be even then. He's like, I don't want to tell you. And he gets like super offended over it. And then he's like and John Trump was like, it's like, are you actually mad right now? He's like, yeah, I'm mad. It's fucking Nickelodeon Guts. And it's like, oh, okay. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about.
None.
I sound like a crazy man.
Yeah.
I sound like I need to be put into a mental institution. Okay, I have there's I have my friend Froggy and I, just chilling with my friend Froggy. Shout out to It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, by the way.
I started watching Broad City. Very funny.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen the new season yet. I haven't seen anything yet because freaking Comedy Central, the lovely Comedy Central, they don't offer my ISP for like the cable providers to like watch episodes, so I can't watch season 2 because I miss it on TV. And
it's only like 2 episodes of season 2 out or 3.
Yeah, I can't watch them because Charter isn't offered.
You can't. There are ways.
I mean, yeah, I could torrent it, but I should probably do that.
I mean, you're not going to be. Why not? Like,
I'll probably torrent them.
Yeah.
I usually try to prefer like the most legal matter of doing it.
I agree.
Okay. Speaking of TV shows, man, I'm really sad Parks and Rec is about to go off the air.
I watched a couple seasons.
But what, Jeremiah?
One more season.
Of what? Parks and Rec?
Parks and Rec.
No, this is the last season. This is
the last season. That's what I'm saying. It's one more season.
Yeah, I'm really sad, man. It's going on right now. I've been watching it. It's really sad. I'm glad it's ending. It seems like they're doing it on their own terms, and so far, this season's been like really, really good. But like, it's just really sad to see it end because it's such a great TV show. It's like another one bites the dust, man.
Community's going strong though. 6 seasons in a movie.
6 seasons. I have not watched.
What?
I think it's getting ready to start on Yahoo.
It's March 17th.
I mean, what was I going to say about Community? I can't watch because the thing is it's not offered on American Netflix because NBC is an evil because NBC.
Get Hulu Blocker.
I should probably use that now because I can watch it on. I prefer to watch it on my TV, but I could probably just do it on my Mac. I have Hulu Blocker, so I just have to like not be lazy and watch it.
Have you watched any of it?
I've watched some of the first season on Netflix. So I was using Hulu Blocker and I was watching it on my computer, on my old computer.
Jeremiah, do you like Community?
Dude, it's the best.
I've watched like clips and stuff like
it's my
Troy and Abed in the
show.
morning. You want to synchronize that, Ethan?
Okay.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Troy and Abed
in the morning. Oh.
Okay, ready? Okay, let's hear that one more time. Ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Troy and Abed in the morning.
I'm giving up. We're done.
That's it.
This is on my Reddit profile, so I can talk about this without being too weirdly personal. But
okay, go for
it. The way I asked someone to a homecoming dance a couple years ago was, I got Yvette Nicole Brown to do it, so that was cool. I asked her through Twitter. I can send you the picture on the Skype chat, but that was You can go through my profile if you are listening to this. If someone is still listening to this, they can.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, she's not gonna be on the new season, right?
Yeah, no.
That's so like everyone's basically gone. Like,
not every. I mean, they're still.
I mean, again, Chevy Chase is gone. Glover's gone. Yvette Nicole Brown's gone.
But I mean, you got. God, I can't remember. I can remember all their TV names, but I can't. Gillian Jacobs, Allison Brie,
Joel
McHale, and the new guys look decent. I don't know.
Wait, are there new cast members?
Yeah, they're new cast members.
Oh yeah. We forgot Abed. He's still there.
Jeremiah.
Yo.
Jeremiah. Oh, hey.
What?
Jeremiah,
What's up? I wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
We're talking about Community. I haven't even watched the show, and I'm able to keep a discussion for it.
It's great.
What's your favorite episode, Jeremiah?
I like all the ones where crazy stuff happens. I love the paintball episode.
Yeah. I've seen some of the paintball episodes.
Oh,
I've seen
the
like
Civil War
highlights
episode.
of them.
The Blanketsburg and Pillow. Those are amazing.
Yep.
And it has the best song. Going back to music here, that has the best song of all time, "Daybreak." It's a great, just smooth jazz. It's the greatest song ever. That was an obscure reference to Community to people.
It's like,
to a completely different subreddit.
I don't know what to do. My whole brain is crying. Oh my god! I think my favorite clip I've seen from the show is when he meets LeVar Burton.
That is one of my favorite moments. That's one of my favorite episodes in general.
It's like he's got like the whole his face is like it's frozen. He's like it's like I told him all I wanted was a picture.
You can't disappoint a picture.
You can't disappoint a picture. I hate you, Pierce.
Set pictures to love me is one of the.
So I was going. All right, so I'm playing the new Akinator thing that guy posted.
Yeah.
I downloaded that because I'm like, what?
And
everyone knows
I was going for Josh Tillman, but I ended up getting John Gorley from who is my idol, who I adore. So I'm okay with it.
Okay, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go for Anthony Fantano.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I didn't post it, but ironically, the first person I got was Amazing Atheist. who Anthony and him are kind of like they're rivals a bit because TJ's mad because Fantano doesn't like New Marilyn Monroe that much. He's like, how could you hate this, bro? I'm gonna detail why you're wrong about your opinion. I'm gonna detail you about exactly why your opinions are wrong. I'm
gonna do Cal Chester on Alkinator. See if I get it.
Hey, hold on a sec. Let's see. Oh crap. My roommate's he's here. Do you want to be on the podcast, man?
On a Tuesday.
Okay, fine. Okay, my roommate's gonna come in on the podcast. His name is Dave Buchester. How you doing, Dave?
Dave Buchester.
Hey, everybody. How's he? What's this?
Hey, Cal Chester here.
What was your favorite album of 2014?
Favorite Radiohead album.
My favorite album of 2001 Ford. YG. My Crazy Life.
What about the Lana Del Rey?
Lana Del Rey. She's got great sayings. Her lyrics are just to get me very emotional. Okay, actually, speaking of Lana Del Rey, I write for a website called theearlyregistration.com. By the way, you should totally check out that website because I write for it, and I just posted, or I helped contribute to a top 10 of January 2015, where I did like half the list. Anyways, and the dude who, like, the editor-in-chief has, like, the biggest boner for Lana Del Rey. Like, he has his Ultraviolence review. Hold on a second, let me find it real quick. I'm gonna read it because it's so fucking bad. And if you are listening to this podcast, Dan, I'm not saying you're a bad writer. I'm just saying this is very funny how you have like the biggest boner for Lana Del Rey, even though I shouldn't be able to speak because I have the biggest boner for Death Grips. And I go on and on about how much they're awesome. Let's see, where is it? Where? Oh, here we go.
Yep, I got Calchester. Just saying.
Okay, ranked 82nd on Maxim 2014 100 of World's Most Beautiful Women, Lana Del Rey has been snubbed again. No written piece or photograph can truly capture the beauty of Lana Del Rey, and this week she released her album Ultraviolence. And then he has another article. It's like 6 degrees of separation. It's 6 degrees of separation from Little B to Lana Del Rey. And here's how this is the 6 degrees. It goes from Little B to Andy Milonakis to Diplo to MIA to Timbaland to A$AP Rocky to Lana Del Rey.
Yes! Oh, sorry.
Even though it could be a lot simpler than that. Like, it has to be a lot simpler. Okay, let's see. Okay. Little B to Lil Wayne to Kanye to Rick Rubin to Lana Del Rey.
Why Rick Rubin and Lana Del Rey?
Okay, because I think Rick Rubin did some production work on Ultraviolence.
Well, the Akinator got Josh Tillman. So
nice. He knows of the prophet.
Exactly. This is good.
Well, that picture of him with the prayer, it's so funny. That goddamn face he makes is so goddamn funny.
Oh, dude, I love him so much. Did you see the performance on David Letterman?
I did not.
So funny. I mean, he's throwing himself over the piano in the classic swoozy late night singer style.
Oh, by the way, okay, hold on a second. Okay, breaking news. Not breaking news. Actually, it's not breaking news because it happened today. It happened earlier today. So official St. Vincent update. Her hair is now brunette again.
Oh, I saw that on Instagram.
Rest in peace, bleached hair. Dude, yeah, if you don't already know, Annie Clark, she's a babe.
I love her so much.
Annie Clark is great. I don't want to bring her down to words like babe because she's a wonderful woman. She's a wonderful person in general, a great artist. I'm hopefully seeing her in May, and I'm very excited to go see her. And I think she performed at Langway Festival, and she debuted her brunette hair, or re-debuted her brunette hair. It's like in wrestling. It's like, whenever she had the bleached hair, it was like her going for a heel turn, and now she's back to being a face. Shout out to Arsenal Square Circle, and
Akinator got Cal Jujesta. Yes.
I sent you an image of it too.
So here's the picture. I'm gonna send it in the chat. Here's a picture of her new hairdo.
I saw that, yeah. Wait, is it a non-Instagram picture? Cause
it's her. You just got goofed, Ethan.
Oh my God.
You got goofed.
Was this an elaborate setup? Because I'm pretty sure she got there.
No, yeah, she did. I'm sitting in the. That
was amazing. For those of you
there's a picture. So today in the Saturday General Discussion, some guy was talking about how he said Mac DeMarco 3 times and he found Funeral by Arcade Fire on vinyl.
Which is bullshit. I'm calling bullshit.
And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this. Mac DeMarco. And I replied, and I found this picture, and I think I posted it in our usual group chat. I'm like, we have to make this next Manning face or something like that. It has to be the next Manning face. And it's a picture of Mac DeMarco with a cigarette between his 2 gap teeth. It's a close-up picture of his face, and I think I'll post it. And if I ever look through this while I'm editing it, I'll probably put the picture in the YouTube thing. Or now I can put it in the link dump, we don't have a link dump, but I can just post it in the post. Post in the post. Post is a good album by Björk, and Björk made my album of the year so far.
So far, what do you think of Sleater Kinney? I wasn't on that one, but probably talked about it.
I actually like it. I think it's I haven't listened to it enough. I need to give it a few more listens. But it's a nice comeback record. It just sounds like, they haven't missed a beat. It seems like they're just they never went away for 10 years. It seems like they're just back on track.
Jeremiah, do you have an opinion on it, or
what am I talking about?
No Cities to Love.
Oh, I don't really listen to it.
Because that's probably my favorite album of the year. It's kind of punk. It's not too. It's more just rock, I'd say.
Okay, so I'm gonna repeat myself because I had said this on episode 7, but let's see. What do you guys think of Tetsuo and Youth?
I didn't listen to it.
I didn't either.
I think it's okay. So Nick put it as his favorite release of January, and I was like, I disagree. I don't think it's that good. People are they're raving about it. It's oh yes, it's a big comeback for Lupe. I'm like, it's a 6 out of 10. Oh crap!
Before the month.
I'm echoing. It's like I'm in a cave. Oh, I'm out of the cave. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a solid 6 out of 10. I think there's certain issues I have with it. The production is kind of hit and miss. Sometimes it's really, really good, and then sometimes it's just really boring and poppy. And then, like, there's, like, some of his flows are just, like, some of Lupe's flows are just really, really garbage. Like, they're just absolute garbage. Like, Dots and Lines is offensively bad. It is so bad. It goes on way too long. It's, like, really boring, like, you know, dumbed down, like, pop. Like, just, like, boring, like, a little ballad or whatever. It's just bad. And then, like, I think I also talked about, like, I'm doing a video that hopefully will be uploaded on my channel on Monday, I'm hoping. Monday or Tuesday, and I was recording it, and I started off with Lupe's album. I was like I was kind of doing it like with no script, and I was actually just talking about things I hated about the album at first. I'm like, oh, I don't think I actually like this album all that much. So, yeah, I think I discussed it in the actual video that hopefully will be uploaded on my channel. By the way, I got over 8,000 views on that Volney Kerr review. I still can't believe that.
Nice, that's my man, dude. You're very attractive based on that review.
Thank you, Jeremiah. Dude, someone called me cuddly in the comments. Someone from Greece, they called me cuddly.
What if it was your ex-girlfriend?
No, it wasn't her. She got kind of jealous. She was a little jealous, and then someone posted, it's like you have a lovely voice, and I was like, oh, it's like people like me. And then I think the most recent comment I got, let me find it real quick. I'm going through look at the video real quick. Someone, it was like in a different language. Yeah, someone said, "What a beautiful voice you have." And then someone posted, "Matty, you are a loser." And then someone else posted in like a different language. It's like, this idiot just wants to be looked at for a while using the name of Bjork. Shit. And then someone posted, "You're sexy." I don't know who that is. He's got like the avatar. It's like, you remember the "You're a wizard"? Remember that dank meme?
Maybe.
Yeah, he's got that profile picture. His name's Killertrap.
Oh,
do you know him, Jeremiah? Do you know him?
That might be my brother.
Oh. Well, tell your brother thank you, and that he needs to give me his number. Let's see, someone posted, "Where are your lips?" Someone posted, "Do you even lift?" Someone posted, "The legend." I think it was someone who subscribed to me like earlier. And then someone posted, "It's nice to know there are guys out there who listen to good music."
Oh God. Please start talking about the Beatles and the Rolling Stones, and
I may actually do that as a video. I may actually do the scruffy copy pasta as a joke. Okay, we were talking about Mega 64 earlier. Like, one of Rocco Bot, who's a member of Mega 64, he has like top 10 reasons the Beatles suck, and people were like they don't realize satire, so they're like legitimately getting mad at him. Oh wait, I said 8,000 views. It's actually over 9,000 views right now. I'm very proud that it's got so big. But then, freaking Anthony Fantano has to stick his big nose into everything. He has to talk about the album and then get like 5 times as, now it's probably like 6 times as more views than I do. Go fuck yourself. No, don't. No, I'm going to take that back, because we may get him on the podcast soon. So
he's a god.
I apologize to you, Anthony Fantano. I tried getting Mike Seatown. Okay, so yesterday I was telling it in the chat. I was like, should I try to get Mike Seatown on the podcast? And I was like, I don't either. He's on Dead End Hip Hop. He's one of the guys on there.
Oh, this guy. I think I recognize him. Oh, he has a picture of LP. I'm Googling him.
Yeah, he's a big fan of LP. Well, it's like, my Twitter is being slow. But I asked him to it's like, hey dude, you want to be on the podcast? I sent him a link. And he's like, are you guys Mew? If so, no, I don't want to be on the podcast. Oh. Yeah, he's like, is this Mew? If so, no thanks. Oh god, fucking Mike Seatown. Shout out to Mike Seatown. And then I've been on this website called Hip Hop Tycoon. It's like the stock market for rappers. I've actually been having a lot of fun with it. It's like just playing the stock market with rappers. I had as soon as I got it, I put it they give you $10,000 automatically. I put 280 Death Grip shares, because they were one of the featured artists. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get these shares. I gotta get these shares. It's a very fun website. I think he posted about it on our Hip Hop Heads before. He was doing a beta test of it, or it's currently in beta right now. It's a lot of fun. And let's see. I'll post again. I'll send it to you guys so you guys can check it out. Real quick. Hold on. Let me get the link real quick. Hold on a second. Here we go. Okay. Copy link address. Okay, sorry, this part's kind of boring. But what was I doing? Let's see. I was trying to listen to South. I've been listening.
God damn it!
I did it again. You got goofed. But let's see. What have I been listening to this week? Let's see. I've been trying to do some. Ethan just told me "fuck you" in the chat. I've been trying to do some catch up on some music I need to listen to. Courtney Barnett, I've been listening to her a lot. She's great. I'm very excited for her new album.
That was good.
Can I thank Jeremiah for finally introducing me to The National? I never really listened to them because I kind of listened to a couple songs off whatever the new album is.
Jeremiah, if you want to nerd out about The National, just get it over with right now.
Oh, they're good. God. They're a good band. I like them.
What have you been listening? I know I gave you a bunch of songs. What have you listened to other than that?
I don't. Oh, you're talking about. Okay.
I listened through most of the Boxer. I got to Racing Like a Pro, and then I stopped driving, and I got home, and I was like, oh, can't listen to this anymore, apparently. So that's what happened.
Ada. But that's the second last song. Like that was Racing Like a Pro goes into Ada.
I got through halfway through Racing Like a Pro.
That song is great.
It's a really good album. They're a lot darker and more energetic than I thought they were. I thought they were just kind of based off the newest album. That one single, whatever it was.
Very gloomy. Don't swallow the cat.
Yeah, it's very soft. It's not very. Happy. But their other stuff
is not happy.
A lot of their other stuff
is kind of happy. What the? I like more beat-driven stuff, and that his other stuff is... The drummer is
so
insane.
Good. So good. He is great.
He's, I absolutely love him. He looks like Jesus, too. He carries, I think the key part of the National is him, the drummer, Matt Berninger, the singer, and then the twins, Aaron and Bryce. I guess Scott too. No,
Aaron and Bryce, yeah.
And then the bassist too. But Aaron and Bryce are the guys who they play around with their guitars. They weave off of each other. Meanwhile, they're kind of like getting lost in themselves. And then you get Brian. He's just like, wait, guys, we're trying to play rock music here. And he's rocking out. And they're they're having a good time. And Matt's just
speaking of Aaron and Bryce,
you when I was young.
Anyway, speaking of Aaron and Bryce, there was an interview that Pitchfork did with Andy Clark and Aaron and Bryce from The National. They were talking about their guitar skills, who's ranking their guitar skills. And it's okay, Andy's number 1. I think I was Aaron is number 2, and I'm and Bryce is I'm number 3. And he was no, it's you smoke weed. And then and Sufjan is last because they used to be in Sufjan Stevens' touring band.
They were, yeah.
I've been listening to Sufjan Stevens. I've been getting into him this week. I listened to Age of Ads this week, which is a weird album.
That's a great album.
I think he kind of pulls back a little bit on the album. I wish he would really get weird because there's parts where it's really weird. And it's the weird I think on the second track, the synth it sounds crazy noisy too much. The synth is crazy. It's I think basically I may play it. Maybe you guys won't hear it. It sounds I'm trying to figure out how the sound is it's acidy kind of in a way. It sounds sort of like acid house maybe. Is the correct term? I'm not sure.
I mean, what are you talking about? Sorry.
Age of Odds by Sufjan Stevens, the second track.
Oh, I don't know much about him, so I'm not going to comment.
Okay, so the first Age of Ads, it was his first album in 5 years, and the first track is kind of a Sufjan, a normal Sufjan Stevens track. It's it's all folksy and whatnot, and there's acoustic guitars. It's oh, this is lovely. And then the next track is it's like weird, the story, like synths and whatnot, like it sounds like really acidy, like it's like acid synths. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, what did he do? It's like all of a sudden it's like, wait a second, where's the Illinois? Like where it's like it was starting off all folksy and now it's like all crazy and stuff, man.
That album gets me going though. I'm actually seeing him. It costs like $50 on the
pre-sale.
I know. Really, 50? I want to see him.
I want to see him, but it's either between like him or St. Vincent, and I think I'm gonna go see St. Vincent because she's cheaper, and I really want to see Annie Clark live because she's an awesome woman.
I'm also seeing Perfume Genius. I bought that.
Oh, speaking of Perfume Genius, I listened to "Put Your Back Into It" this week.
Album's great.
Every song, okay, to me, this is okay. Maybe it's just me. Like every song sounds like an outro. Like, every song sounds like it could be the outro to the album. Like, you think it's going to end, it's like, oh, wait, no, there's, like, 3 more tracks.
Isn't that great?
It's a good album. I enjoyed it, but, like, every song sounded like an outro. It annoyed me a little bit.
You should look at my 3x3. It's in the chat.
I'm looking at it. I was looking at it.
Father John Misty has, like, double the listens of everything else.
Oh, so here's my, one second. Give me a moment. Let me get my 3x3 real quick. I'll post it in the chat. By the way, whoever's listening to this is like, just like, what are they doing? 3x3 is like, what are they talking about?
I'm really tired and I'm really sick and my nose really hurts. So like, I've been saying a lot of things. I've been really
here's my 3x3.
Is it Matt DeMarco? God damn it.
No. Got him again. Okay, I was like, oh.
I don't have a 3x3.
I knew something was amiss when I saw it was from Imager. I was like, this is like here.
I'm messing with them with the 3x3.
I don't have a 3x3, but I have a top 50 albums. So.
Of 2015?
No, all time.
Oh, all time. Okay, I'll look at that later.
All time?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun to do.
I can't do an all-time list. I just can't do it. Like, I try to sit down, like, those, like, the top 50, like, the topsters list, where it's like, it's like...
No, see, my problem with thinking a top 10 is that, like, I always exclude something, and then because I excluded it, I'll discount it. It's like, oh, it's not as good because it's not in my top 10.
It's like, okay, I can do yearly lists, but I can't do, like, all-time. Like, I really have to, like, sit down and really think. I'll, like, have, like, a crisis. Like, I'll just have, like, a mental breakdown, like, trying to figure it out. Like, yeah, the one Ethan just posted, like, is, like, the, it's like
I can't do anything like that. There was some guy who did a thread about that.
It's, like, the top 4 signature causes. I can't do that. Like, I just tried. My mic is going crazy.
I just did a list because I was thinking, like, just like, if Fantano can list his top 50 albums of a year, why can't I list my top favorite albums ever? So I was like, I just sat down and did it. It's not perfect, and there's obviously things missing, things I should listen to more that I just haven't given the time.
Which website is this?
Sure. Just look up top 50 album thing.
Is my mic better?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
I'm looking at the Wrens album, and have we talked about the Wrens on this podcast yet?
I don't think we have.
Do you guys like them?
The Wrens?
Yes.
I have never heard of them.
So we should stop this podcast and go listen to them.
I don't really want to stop this podcast. If I stop this podcast, I'll fall asleep.
Yeah.
I will too. But the Meadowlands, it's an amazing album. It is beautiful. 9.5 on Pitchfork, so I'm not the only one saying this. They are coming off a new album, hopefully this year. So you listen to it now. It is insanely good. It is. It's kind of generic indie rock, but very, very good generic indie rock, and very insightful and very.
Yeah, I love that stuff. It's like Wild Cub's kind of like that. They're like synth rock.
This is like what are they called? The Shins or the Shins?
No, I'm not talking about the Shins. The Wrens, Meadowlands.
The Meadowlands?
Meadowlands. Like
I thought you were saying the Wrens, like R-E-N. Like,
it is the Wrens.
What? Oh, it's with a W.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And
I was trying to find my Pitchfork. I was like, what?
I hope you realize that I think that you guys would listen to the Shins. I mean, you're on a arse.
I don't listen to the Shins.
You don't listen to the Shins? What the hell?
Really?
Dude.
I don't. Again, I'm kind of new to indie music. Like, I really started listening to it last year.
Patrician.
I know. Well, no, be a Patrician is like is like you have like great music taste and Plebeian is like too. Good job, Jeremiah.
Listen to Shoots Too Narrow. Just listen to Shoots Too Narrow. It's beautiful.
I would recommend listening to the first one first. Oh, Inverted World.
Yeah, that's fair.
Shoots
Too Narrow is better in my opinion.
So
it is, but the first one is good to start with.
Okay, so I found a video I think you guys know who Noel Gallagher is, right, from Oasis?
Yeah. Never heard of him. What's an Oasis?
So anyways, I was listening to the new song he did with Johnny Marr. I'm like, oh, this is actually a really good song. I'm like, I'm gonna look him up on Reddit. Like, I'll just search him and I found a video of him it was like DVD commentary of him like talking about like Oasis music videos. And he was just going on about like how much he hates the music videos and like just like really ranting. It's like, oh, this is so bad.
Isn't he like an A-list celebrity in Britain?
Yes.
Yeah, I think Oasis really is. I mean, yeah, he's pretty popular in Britain. This is a Britpop, and like I'm trying to find like an excerpt of like he's like it's like so like the directors, they think they're making like fucking Apocalypse Now and whatnot. And it's just like let me find the video on my tablet and then we can play some like excerpts of it. You guys talk about whatever.
Wait, that's not right. How do you get a picture? Oh, download it as PNG. I got it.
Okay. Oh, crap.
Let me send you my Topster list.
But yeah, that song he did with Johnny Marr is actually really good. I think I recommend that song.
Oh, that's fun.
This video was shot outside of a hotel in the night before. I looked lazy. So people did go fucking apeshit for it. It is a good song to jump up and down to drunk. So,
you guys hear it?
Yeah.
I know. Stop playing it.
That's a guy called Scott McCloud because Greg's blessing lazy-itis, masquerading as nervous exhaustion. Whatever that means. Maybe he's having a nervous breakdown. Our tour manager comes to the front of the bus one night and said that she'd been talking to Scott and he wants to go on.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
And he said he was missing his girlfriend. We were on the way to do David Letterman for the first time, and he just said, I want to go home, I miss my mates and I miss my girlfriend. And I was like, your girlfriend? Fucking hell, you play cards right here, you've got about 6 girlfriends by fucking old.
Okay, that's enough.
Actual record player, by the way, and he's not a real clown. I mean, I hate videos at the best of times, which we've already spoken about. But actually being in a video where you're the actual fucking supposed to be the front man is just the biggest pain in the fucking arse ever. You know, a guy actually said to me on this video shoot, can we do that bit again, but can you do it with a bit more energy in your eyes? I still have no idea what he meant by that to this day. I don't know if you want me to fucking stare at you like a fucking serial killer. I don't know.
Hold on a second. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing because I got a text. So
wait, look at my Topster list.
Oh yeah, I see it. I see the preview of it. It's freaking My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. At best it's an 8 out of 10.
I'm done with this podcast. I'm actually done later.
What?
Oh, never mind. Okay, so hold on a second. Okay, so my phone went off, and it's actually a notification from Skype from Jeremiah. Oh, where'd he go? Jeremiah.
Bye, Jeremiah.
Where'd he go?
Wait, did he hang up? Yep.
I don't know.
Should I?
I don't know. I'll re-add him. What the hell? What happened? No, he's in the call.
Didn't he say he was coming off?
No, he just left.
No, I swear he said something about coming. Oh, are you calling him?
I'm adding him back.
Okay.
He must have disconnected from the call. Sorry about this technical difficulties, guys. We probably need to wrap this up really soon, though, because I think we've been going on for a while.
I mean, it's only been. It's been. I can't find the time.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Looked at me. Okay, it's only been an hour 30. It's been worse.
Fine.
He said
wow.
no.
Wait, Jeremiah, are you there?
Fine. I hate you.
What?
We can't be friends anymore.
What? Oh, because I said it was an 8 out of 10. I think it's overrated.
You probably listened to it like once, and you're like, oh.
No, I bought the album on fucking iTunes, man. I've listened to it enough times.
How many times did you listen to it?
I think it's in like the 20s. So fuck you, Jeremiah. It's an 8 out of 10.
No, it's not an 8 out of 10.
It is an 8 out of 10.
10 out of a 10.
In my personal opinion, it's an 8 out of 10.
Here, hold on.
Also, my favorite Kanye album is 808s and Heartbreak, and second place is Yeezus. Okay?
808s and Heartbreak is classic. I agree with you. But My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is a masterpiece. I don't know if it's like...
The mixing is bad.
It's
the mixing
one of
is
the
so
best
bad.
albums of all time. Like, honestly, it is. I think it's a good number 7, I think. It's an easy 7 in the top 10 album of all time list. It's like, this album is incredible. It's hard to the scope of this album is outrageous. Like, Kanye, he goes into everything. This album I could artistically dissect this album for like 9 hours. There's so much in here. And I know, exactly. Pitchfork gave it a 10 because it deserves a 10.
Who's posting the Pitchfork review? I'm trying to post something on the Skype, and Ethan keeps posting the goddamn Pitchfork review.
Yeah, because
I apologize.
Look, this is a good...
Stop.
That's a good score.
I'm trying to find this.
There's not a coincidence that every single publication gave this thing like a 5 out of like a 5-star or a 10. You know, it's almost... That's not okay. Look, a Japanese hostage is not that really serious. He just died.
That's it, folks. We're done here. That was our /Indieheads.
Oh my god. Alright, the moral of the story is that My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is an amazing album. Matty just doesn't understand it.
Seinfeld.
There's so many layers to it. He hasn't.
I understand the fucking album.
No, you don't understand the album.
It's not hard to get. What do I not get about the album? What do you think I not get about the album?
No,
please tell me.
You tell me. You tell me.
Okay. Here's the reasons why I dislike it. One, the mixing is awful. It's really, really bad.
Not that bad.
It's okay. There's a difference between like having like a lo-fi mix and just being like bad, like just clipping,
I don't notice it.
like just sound quality issues. Like fucking.
Do you have like $9 million headphones or something? Like, are you listening to this stuff?
No, okay. Even to my fucking earbuds, I can tell the bad mixing. Like, there's clipping and whatnot, and like, you know, in Dark Fantasy, it starts off. Don't fucking play the goddamn Seinfeld shit, Ethan. Turn it off. I'm going on a rant. Okay.
I'm done.
Dark Fantasy, it starts off right away with freaking Nicki Minaj's stupid goddamn intro, where she has a stupid British accent, or like the sound quality of like the set. No, shut up, Jeremiah. I'm going on a tangent. Like goddamn, the fucking the sound quality of that is awful. It sounds like it was recorded on like a fucking digital camera in like fucking 2002.
Because it's a commentary on the Twitter culture that we live in, dude.
Fuck you, it's not. Shut up. Also, goddamn,
Ethan agrees with me.
I keep getting notifications on my phone from the Skype, even though I'm open right now. So fuck you, Apple. The mixing is bad. Some of the
the features Alright, hold on.
So Appalled is overrated. I don't like that. It's a good song, but it's overrated. So I Hate the Princess verse, I don't get why people overhype it so much. It's a mad verse. It's a forgettable verse. Like, it's just
Y'all just some major haters and some math minors. Tiger Woods go make me grab irons. Hey yo, champagne. Sorry.
I don't care for it all that much. I prefer other Kanye albums.
You're a major hater.
Okay, Jeremiah, let me appeal to you, brother. Let me appeal to you, but okay, I get why the album is praised. I get it because it released at a very good time. Because in 2010, in 2010, here's like the landscape of like mainstream rap. So, Jay-Z releases Blueprint 3, and no one really liked it that much. People were like, oh, this is just kind of like a sellout record. Like this is like really pop. Like, this is just a pop album. And then you get into freaking Eminem, and Recovery, and that shit's just bad. It's corny. The beats are awful. It's like, what is Eminem doing? Why? Please, no. And then Kanye comes out with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and people are like, whoa, like he's really pushing like a new era of rap. Like he's introducing like a really like a new sound for rap, like a new era for rap. And it probably I think it's brought like a lot of like really different hip hop albums, with that album, like people were like really like wanting something different at the time in hip hop, and I think Kanye was like the forefront of that with like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, like getting like mainstream listeners like, okay, here's something different. And then like the underground stuff, they have a lot of albums that like very much like rappers got really popular, like these like weird rappers that were kind of like odd, like Kendrick, Danny Brown, Death Grips, just like all these kind of odd artists like popping up in the underground and whatnot, like just kind of like being like generally different, and I'm getting actually like a decent amount of like popularity. So Kanye, I would say Kanye was sort of the forefront from that, like just kind of like just introducing like basically like it was like the first like great rap album of the 2010s. Like it was the first definitive album of the 2010s probably. I'd say at least for hip hop, it was like the first definitive album of the 2010s. So that's about it.
So your argument is that like it's only praised because it was released after a lot of mainstream artists.
I say it just came out the right place at the right time.
I'm gonna say that it came out at the right time for Kanye, and
I'd agree.
For the media culture that was developing. It did not come out at the right time because of mediocre albums before it. That did not matter. 2009.
No, it mattered. It mattered.
No, it didn't matter.
It fucking mattered. What? No, Ethan, I know that's the fucking Mac DeMarco picture. I'm not falling for it, Ethan.
No, not. I promise you, it's.
Is it a screamer?
No.
No.
I'm gonna take out my earphones real quick.
You're just wrong. Like, it's okay to admit when you're wrong, you know.
Oh, it's fucking Seth Rogen. It's fucking Bound 3.
No. Alright, look. Let's just. Alright. I think Alright, first of all, you're wrong because My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, every single song has its own Wikipedia page. That's why you're wrong. Second of all.
It does?
Except for the interlude, because that's an interlude. But legit, every song on that album has its own Wikipedia page.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, it covers. I don't know. I don't want to argue this. I'm really tired, but it's the best album ever made, to be honest. Not actually the best album ever made. That's What's Going On by Marvin Gaye, but it's like the 7th best. This album makes me so happy. I listen to this album like every week. It just moves me every single time because there's just so much to it. There's so much to this album. Like on the surface, he's like cocky and like being Kanye and a dick, but then like you realize that this album is just like, alright, this album's a lot like Great Gatsby, except with hip hop. And now hear me out, because Great Gatsby, it's all about it's a criticism of the American dream, but it's not like like shitty Arthur Miller criticism where it's like, no, the American dream sucks because you can't have it. It's like, no, screw you, Arthur Miller, you're wrong. Anyways, Gatsby is a criticism of like the American dream in the sense that like once you get it, like what do you do next? Like so you achieve the American dream, you're rich and famous, you have a big house, but like what did you lose along the way to become that? And that's a lot of that is what Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is. Kanye is, by all accounts, like by everything you would think, he's rich out of his mind. He is dating an incredibly hot girl. He's successful and he's famous, and it's like
responsibility's cool, but there's more things in life. Like getting your dick rode off fucking night.
Yep.
So you're saying, Jeremiah? What were you saying, Jeremiah?
You just have that sound drop ready, like on your desktop, like I'm.
No, I was going through my videos, and I was looking up something. I'm like, I was like, while Jeremiah was talking, I'm like, I'm gonna play this if you like pause this or whatever. Hey, pause, and I just played it, and now Jeremiah, there, buddy? Or did he just disconnect from the call again? Jeremiah, where are you?
Come here there.
Jerry. Play the Seinfeld.
Got it.
No, wait, voicing. Let me make a joke.
My internet just cut out.
Okay, Jeremiah's back.
I was talking, but you guys...
Doesn't matter, still Seinfeld. Okay.
Okay, so you guys, I'm gonna... Oh crap, I'm echoing.
Anyway, so Kanye's on top of the world, right? Mm-hmm. Except he's really not. He's so empty and broken inside, and that's what the first few songs are about. They're about, his, like, just frustration with, like... Gorgeous about his frustration with, like, the system of America. But the other songs are like, Can We Get Much Higher? Like, Fantasize About This Back in Chicago, Mercy, Mercy Me. You know, like, all of the dark... He's bragging. Like, there's so much bravado. I was gonna say bravado, because I can't say that word, apparently. There's so much bravado there. He's just, like, so, like, arrogant and bold, but, like, there's like, nothing there. You can see that there's nothing to him. And that is so sad. And then, like, as you get further along in the album, it just becomes, like, apparent that this guy is not in a good state of mind. Like, the shadow of his mom is on every single song on this album. Like, I think once I picked that up, I was like, I kind of understood.
Okay, Jeremiah, let me just interrupt you. I get it. Okay, I've read this shit before. I know, like, that's the point now. It's like his fucking downfall. Okay, I get that. It makes sense. I get it. It's his downfall, and then his redemption. It makes fucking sense.
No, it's not his redemption.
I get it.
It's not even like, it's not even like his downfall. I'm talking about one.
It is his downfall.
Album.
You just said that it was like his, like this guy who thinks he's on top of the world. It's like this guy who thinks he's on top of the world, but in reality he's not.
His mom is dead and he's sad, and that's what part of the album's about.
I understand that.
The fact that Jeremiah has over his mom's death is so...
I know, and I get that, and I feel so sorry for him, but he... I'm in a cave again. Jeremiah, I think your mic's echoing. You want to fix that?
We should get a soundboard for this.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever listened to Jonah Radio?
To what?
Jonah Radio. It's Jonah Ray. It's basically what we're doing now. It's basically people talking about stuff and then sometimes talking about music.
Can we just, like, change the subject? Matt's offending me.
Yeah, let's go for it, Jeremy. Jeremiah, I don't care.
Right. What's his face? Nick said he was listening to the local natives. That's pretty cool. I think I told him to listen to them, and he was like, yeah, I really like White Eyes. I was like, yeah. Let's go. Oh, okay, actually, this is what I was gonna say. That's right. That's right! So, alright. So I took over the radio at work today. I've been taking over the radio, so I plug in my phone, and I play music from it. And normally, like, my boss would play country music. But today was the most successful day. Normally, I usually get compliments. If you're like, oh, you're not playing country, or like, oh, this is a great band. Like, oh, The National, I love them. Boxer is my favorite album. Like, wow, yeah! Anyway, so today, I put on local natives. And I was listening to some other stuff, and then my boss came in, and that's right. It was, I think it was AM by the Arctic Monkeys. He was like, this is terrible. And I was like, okay, boss. I put on local natives, and then, like, at this point, like, tons of people started coming in for some reason. We usually don't have this many people. And then, like, 3 people started singing along. What? It's like 3 customers in a row were like, yeah, this band's my favorite. I saw them at the 9:30 Club at Constitution Hall. And I was like, yeah! It was great. So I actually had, like, conversations with, like, 3 customers in a row. It was crazy. And then I put on the National, and then, like, people were like, oh my god, this band is my favorite. Like, Matt Berenger is God. And I was like, what? So yeah, that's...
Aaron is like, show me this gingerbread house you put all this love and care into. And then as a fucking goof, I put a hole in that.
Can you send me the link for that, please?
Okay, so in context. Okay, it's a game.
Was that JonTron or was that?
Yeah, that was JonTron.
Oh, I thought that was Aaron as in Aaron Dessner. I thought that was Matt.
It was Game Grumps. It was like them playing Sonic 06. It's like they're talking about like, and John was like, it's like, so Aaron, he built like this gingerbread house, and it was like a joke. I'm like what would happen if I like punched a hole in it, like if I just like kicked it. And Aaron's like, dude, that would just be, like, the worst thing. Like, I would, like, question the quality of our friendship. And he's like, back me up, guys. Okay, it's like, as a fucking goof, I put a hole in that, and he says the N-word, and the editor, Barry is their editor. and he puts like a. Can we play the rest of the clips?
I'm gonna go to bed. We've been here for like 2 hours, and I'm really tired.
Okay.
And I've been made uncomfortable.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's about it for the hashtag late night r/Indieheads podcast.
We should just like cut the entire part about you being wrong about My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
We should probably cut the whole thing.
Okay, play us off. Play us off, Ethan.
Play us off. Okay. Got it off. Say something funny, but really, really, really witty.
Matty's dumb.
Wait, give me.
Wait, I'm
say
not
something
dumb.
Longer.
It's like, so Jeremiah, he's going.
No,
I'm echoing.
He's uncultured. That's all I'm saying.
I'm uncultured?
Yeah.
I'm uncultured. You're inbred.
That's just not true.
Whole song's going.